Hello, and it's been quite a long time since I've done a bench video, and a new truck has inspired this. I've lost my building mojo slightly. I'm dealing with, well, painting and building the Land Rover D90. Just a quick sneak peek. There's some orange on it, look. That's all you're going to get. But yes, it's been taking a while, and I've kind of haven't done a lot of filming, you know, running trucks or whatever, just other things going on. And as I say, I lose my mojo from time to time, and then it then comes back and it's full on. So it's coming back anyway. But I've been looking at these for quite some time. This is not an unboxing video, as you can tell, because it's already on the bench, and I'm not going to go through all the specs. I will put up in the link in the description where I got it from Model Sport. You can go and see all the details about it. And there's plenty of other unboxing and technical review videos that I couldn't do half as good as them. So go and check one of those out. This is purely why have I got it, what I think of it so far, and I've already made some mods to it as well. I only got it yesterday. I spent the afternoon changing it a little bit, electronics, etc. But I'll go through that later on in the video. So why have I got it? Well, for those that watch the channel, and for those that don't, if you haven't, go and check out all our stuff. We tend to focus on scale stuff, you know, getting things looking realistic as best we can. Varying range of trucks, but they've all got, you know, body shells on. Most of them have got interiors, and we try and film them so they look as close to life as possible. But with the locations we've got, and you know, we haven't got many, you know, there's not an endless supply of trucks. Things can starting to look a bit samey, and I'm getting a bit frustrated about trying to make things look different. And you know, there's only so many things you can do in the same 8 locations. So I thought, get a different truck. Maybe I'll be able to explore and kind of, you know, go up slopes and tree routes that I haven't been able to before, and it might make the video a little bit interesting, or more interesting. Different, I should say. Also, as a bit of a winter truck as well, because I just wanted something that I didn't have to care about how scale it looked on video, really, and you know, what the body shell looked like, and just faffing. I just want something I can pick up, go out, can pretty much go anywhere. Doesn't matter if you roll it over, doesn't matter if you crash it. Just something different, and this is what this is for. I didn't get the kit. This is the RTR. The reason why I didn't get the kit is because I absolutely love this colour scheme. They're panels, so they're all separate panels, so it's not a body shell, if you like. And I could have bought the kit and got it cheaper. It's £250 in the UK versus £319 for this ready to run. And normally with ready to runs you change out bits and pieces, so you kind of, the theory is if you build it you get a bit more of an experience and you get to paint it yourself. But I knew I couldn't paint it like this, and that's how I wanted it, so hence the RTR. With the RTR you also get the general grabber tyres. They come on plastic mounted beadlocks, which are quite nice. They've also got, which will delight Andrew very much, they've got caps over the wheel nuts, if you like, Umi nuts, because that's a bugbear of his. And some, well, for the MC6, for the whole life of the MC6, I've not put wheel hubs on it just to wind him up. So yeah, I'm very impressed with it actually. Build quality wise, it feels fine. There's been a lot of people, I don't know much about Element. I'm not one of these people that sits and you know, researches lots about trucks. It could be an absolute lemon. Some people have said to me, oh, it's a lemon. Well, if it's a lemon, then fair enough. I'll find that out and I'll deal with it as and when. To me, it looks gorgeous. I really like it. And that's all that matters, to be fair. And we'll see how it goes. I will keep everyone updated about how I feel about it. And you'll certainly see lots of run videos of it, especially during winter. So it's going to get a bit of a battering. So we'll certainly see how it fares. I love the, again, it being easy. I like the way that you can just take the shell off. There's 2 body clips on the back where my thumb is, but I've taken them out already, and it just hinges. If you can click it, there we go, it's a bit stiff, and it just folds up. and down it comes, and it will just lay flat. And then you are looking inside all the gubbins, and that's it. It's just, you know, it's got metal links, it's got metal parts inside the drive shaft, but the outsides are plastic. Everything seems to be, I can't see a problem with it at this moment in time. It's got a 550 5-pole motor, I believe. It came with its own ESC, a reader ESC. I've taken it out already. Here we go. That looks to me very much like a Hobbywing 1060. Don't know how they differ, but I've taken it out because I thought, stupidly, I don't know why I thought that, I thought that the electronics and the radio gear were all integrated in this, but they're not. It's got a separate radio gear. Talking about the radio gear, it's got an XP130 by Associated Electrics. So this is quite a common radio, I believe. I've had this some other rigs. I can't remember which rig I got it for, but I've got one up on a shelf somewhere. Radio seems fine to me. I've been playing with it. The only thing I will do, my little trick, is cheap, is to put a large cable tie on the turn wheel so I can drive it with my thumb. I like to drive one-handed. Even when I'm not filming, I drive one-handed. Don't know why, just feel it's more comfortable. So I'm leaving that radio gear in here. I'm not going to buy, not at the moment, a Spectrum receiver to use it with my Spectrum radio, because I use a DX5C. I might do in time, but I'm trying to keep the budget down as best I can, so we'll see how this fares. What I have done, let me turn this around, is put a Hobbywing 1060 in it. Again, I could have put a 1080, but again, I wanted to save money. You know, with my 1080s, to be fair, I don't actually go in and change all the settings. I tend to leave them standard. I might play with the odd one on the cross tracks, the initial start rate, but to be fair, I've never really noticed a difference. Maybe you know, so I thought, well, I don't know what the difference is between the two of them, to be fair. You know, it's something that I'm not sure, so I thought, well, might as well save some money. It fits nicely, so I've made some changes. I've put the ESC on here. Normally you get a battery tray, a small stubby battery tray that goes across here, so you can see where these bolts, these 4 bolts are there. Let me just move the focus of the camera. Cute. Yes, these 4 bolts in here. So there's a stubby battery tray that goes across here, across the chassis. What I've done is I have, normally, so there, the standard ESC sits on this front plate next to the servo. So what I've done is, I couldn't fit any of my batteries in. I've got, let's have a look. The batteries I tend to use, again, because they're cheap, it's a theme here, the Nanotech Turnigy 3000 milliamp hour battery, 3S. So that wouldn't go in here because I couldn't close the shell down. Thinking, so there's someone on the Instagram feed, I can't remember the name, I do apologise, said there's a plate that someone makes in America that changes this, that you can lay the battery down, put a big battery in it, but because I'm removing the ESC, the standard ESC, I cut out this, put the ESC down here, and as a result, my 3000 milliamp hour battery, when it's velcroed up, it's in there nicely. So anyone that's thinking about this rig, again, my focus is off, I do apologise. Focus, please. I think that's focused. Apologies if it's not. So my 3000 milliamp hour battery fits nicely in there, which is great. And it's a bit, it does slide around a little bit, so it's not a permanent solution, but it's just that I haven't got any short batteries at the moment. So for me, that was a good choice. Just to, you know, cut a hole in this plate just enough so you can put the Velcro strap round, and then just to confirm, the body closes down and it shuts nicely, and there's lots of space and it works fine. So yeah, I mean, you can see it again, this isn't a scale truck, you can see all the battery down here, all the gubbins and wires, but I don't care. This is me moving away a little bit from it looking, you know, ultimately scale and realistic. It's just a case of me having a truck and having some fun. So let's see how this rolls. I haven't taken it out yet. Before I take it out, I'm going to check all the bolts. I'm I'm going to take off the axle covers, make sure they've got grease in them, put a little bit of grease in them if they need them. I'm just going to tighten up everything, so, you know, grub screws, check that they're okay, make sure that nothing's going to fall out on run number 1. Standard servo is going to be left in it, and standard radio gear. Only thing I've changed is the ESC. Apologies, my camera battery ran out, it let me down. I thought I was going to get through that, but it didn't work. So, as I was saying, the tyres, I'm going to leave them standard for the moment. They will be changed out. I've got some XL Swampers that I just need some metal rims for, just to put them on, because I think they'll be quite cool. It's quite light in general, but I've had it around, I've played with it in the garden. There's a big step in my garden, and I've never had a rig go up this step without having some sort of step up layered in front of the big step, if that makes sense. It's like a railway sleeper. And this went up it no problem at all. I mean, I haven't got a rig like this at all. This is completely different from anything else I've got in the stable, so I'm really excited about this. Don't know, as I say, how it's going to perform. The shocks feel fine, you know, a bit bouncy, etc. But you can never really tell until you get it out into the environment that you run in. You never really know what it's going to be like, and you know, fingers crossed. But I think she looks absolutely awesome, and I am really excited. I've been looking at these for a long time. First place I'm probably going to take it out is a place called Chick's Hands. It's got some really cool kind of sandy, dusty slopes, and it's got some really gnarly bits that I wouldn't even attempt to, well, I have attempted with the other trucks, but they just tend to roll over and not be able to get up because of no clearance. So let's see. And I also think it would be quite cool to do an intro of one of the videos of having this on my metal trailer being towed by the Cross RC PG4L. That would look pretty epic, I imagine. So apologies for the fact that I haven't been around very much. Hopefully that will change and I'm back onto the D90 project, so you'll see that a little bit more. Andrew's been doing amazing things with his MOG, so if you haven't checked that out, go and look at all of his build videos. He's been filming like a trooper and doing a great job for the channel, so thank you, Andrew. And we'll catch up soon, so please stay tuned and see this baby out on the trail. Take care, bye for now, thanks for watching.